Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys the first perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a continuation of an absolutely crazy story that's going on in the sports world. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel here. So, as you guys know, Gilbert Arenas recently got arrested on some federal charges. He got charged with, I think, conspiracy to run an illegal gambling business. He got charged with running an illegal gamble business. And then the third count, I believe, was for lying to a federal agent, right? And all of these individual counts hold a maximum sentencing of 5 years. You combine them, that's a 15-year potential sentence. So that news came out, stunned a lot of us. And then the next day, I believe, maybe the same day later in the day, Gilbert Arenas posted a video of himself kind of laughing coming out of court. And, you know, he said something, I'm going to snitch and all of that. Then later on in the night, Gil went live where he was playing a football game. I don't know if it was Madden or something like that. And he was just talking and talking and talking. And then one of those people that he ended up actually calling out was Stephen A. Smith. He ended up going after Stephen A. Smith for, not going after him, but like kind of jokingly saying that everybody that's associated with Stephen A. Smith always ends up in trouble one way or the other. So for those of you who don't remember what Gil had to say, I want to play it for you now, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to that there.
Hey, man, hey, Stephen A., man, we got to talk, brother, because it ain't a damn coincidence that everybody you know going to church. Hey, Stephen, huh? Everybody, man, everybody, like, damn. Y'all see that? Everybody. What? No, I ain't saying, no. I ain't saying, you know, nobody snitch. I'm just saying, hey, man, you know how to pick 'em. Hey, Stephen, you know how to pick 'em, man. I'ma just be honest. It's like the Madden curse, just the other way around. Man, what do you mean, am I still playing on freshman? Come on, man. You know I am. You know I am. Okay? Oh, blocked again. Kwame eating a banana said, Kwame can't afford no banana. What's wrong with y'all, man?
So you heard what Gil said. So yesterday, Stephen A. Smith then released a show on his channel, The Stephen A. Smith Show, and on the title, it said, like, responding to Michelle Obama's comments and some other things, but there was a part where he was responding specifically to Gilbert Arenas. So when I tuned in to hear what Stephen A. Smith had to say, he seemed pretty, not upset, but he was taking the situation very, very seriously. And he was essentially telling Gilbert, like, bro, this is a very serious matter. It's not a laughing matter, and it's not a good look. This is something that you really need to take seriously. And he basically checked him for his comments about him, you know, getting people in trouble and all of that. So for those of you who didn't hear what Stephen A. Smith's rebuttal was to Gilbert Arenas, I want to play that for you now, and I'm going to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to Stephen A. Smith here.
I'm not here to denigrate or disrespect you. I'm here to tell you because I care. Stop messing around. Stop with the jokes. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you being seen on camera laughing and giggling and smiling like federal charges ain't a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And spending a day in jail, to me, is serious. We all want to preach about freedom and being mavericks and being innovative, or rather not innovative, but really minding our own future and directing our own path. We all want to talk about this. But the reality is that it's fool's gold. You looking for me to get into other people and their personal business? No, I'm not doing that. You looking for me to have a smile on my face like some no good bastards who have podcasts laughing at people's trials and tribulations, wanting them to fail because nothing in your life is winning? I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be that kind of person. To any of the names I mentioned or anybody in the future, I don't enjoy seeing people fall. I want us all to eat. I want us all to live well. I want us all to be successful. I'm not that dude. But I'm telling you, it's incredibly important that you understand This is not a game. I assure you, Adam Silver, the commissioner, doesn't look at it as a game. I assure you, executives at linear networks who are looking at your talent, highly attracted to what they were seeing you put out, they don't think this is a game. And yes, it is unfair that in this day and age, in our society that prided itself from a constitutional perspective about being innocent until proven guilty, in a court of public opinion, unfortunately, it's reverse. You are guilty until proven innocent. That's what you are in a court of public opinion. It ain't right. It sucks. But it's reality. And because that's a reality, treat it with the seriousness that it deserves. Don't remind people of how you can joke around like you did when you were playing in the NBA. In the immediate aftermath of that Javaris Critterton thing. Don't remind us of that. Lock in, get focused, and understand. There's a lot of people that were looking at you and saying, yo, this brother is the future. He's a big part of what's coming down the pike. He's special. And in a nanosecond, they said, bump that. We ain't got time for that.
Excellent. So you heard what he had to say. What are my thoughts about this? Stephen A. Smith gave away a lot of information there. First thing he said was a lot of people in the business were looking at Gil as somebody that they could kind of go into the future with in terms of this sports content space. He was talking about how a lot of people in linear were looking at him. If you guys don't know, a lot of these NBA guys are getting contracts with various networks. Some of them are signing on with streaming platforms and all of that. So that seems to be the future of this entire thing, right? And apparently Gil was one of these guys that they were looking at considering seriously. As you also know, Gilbert Arenas recently made an appearance on ESPN First Take alongside Tracy McGrady and Jay Williams. That wasn't the first time he went on there before that as well. So Gil looked like somebody that was really interested in taking his sports career in terms of a commentator to the next level. And Stephen A. Smith knew that. He brought him on his platform and all of that. So Stephen A. Smith is saying like, yo, bro, you was somebody that was a rising star pretty quickly. He also mentioned the fact that now after this situation, people started to look away. Like, nah, we'll pass. He also mentioned the fact that this is no laughing matter, and it isn't a laughing matter. And that's why I was surprised when I tuned into that live. People up there laughing with Gil. I'm like, I said it in the other show, and I'm going to say it again. That's human beings for you, man. People will fight for you to make a fool of yourself and watch you crash out and throw it all away just for entertainment's sake only. And then once somebody throws away their entire career, guess what? They move on to the next person. And while you're throwing it away, they'll be fighting with you. No, man, stop hating on this brother, man. Stop hating. They're fighting for you to throw away your career. And then when you ultimately lose it, they'll move on to the next person that's willing to crash out. This is what people do. They did the same thing with Shannon Sharpe. All throughout the foolishness, people were defending him every step of the way. Man, stop hating on Unc, man. You hating on Unc, man. You hating on the black man, man. Stop hating on. This is what they were doing. This is where I was stunned that people in that live laughing would give. It's not a laughing matter. Beyond the fact that, let's say nothing happens, the fact that you were even associated with these type of headlines is already not a good look. But no, everybody's laughing about it. Oh, it's just one big joke. Oh, let's just laugh about it. Oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Stephen A. Smith is saying, bro, it's a huge deal. It is a huge deal. I am stunned by how nonchalant Gil is towards this entire situation. I'm stunned by it because it's damn serious. This is the federal government. The feds. This is no laughing matter. It's no joking matter at all. And that's what Stephen A. Smith was pointing out. And I agree with him on this from this standpoint. So what I want to know from you guys, what do you think about what Stephen A. Smith had to say? What are your thoughts on his position? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show.